All right, so a formal, official welcome to SEL Mastermind. Let's have a huge round of applause for you guys for being a part of not just another WhatsApp group, but a very special group of people who are growth-oriented, result-oriented, and truly understand what lifelong learning means. You know, we have Lata here, Harvinder, Amit, each one of you I know have been following every little piece that I put out there, and that shows me how much hunger you all have to grab as much as possible. Not to say that you're not doing well. In fact, each one of you is so well accomplished in your own space and field, and yet have the humility to sit here as students with the curiosity of a child to see what more is there to learn. And that's what makes me love what I do and interact with people like you all. So I just want to start this whole session with telling you a bit about how we came about doing this. Why are we doing this? And is this going to be another one of those groups where people just keep promoting their stuff and say buy this, buy that, and finally you give up? So let me tell you that if people create WhatsApp group to promote, we are going to do just that, but more, right? So we're not just here to promote, we are here to promote your learning. We're here to promote everything we've learned in the space of leadership, and also promote the idea of peer learning within a structure so that we can get more value from the time that we're going to spend together, right? So what happens in a WhatsApp group normally is that people land up sharing so much that you sometimes take the whole conversation onto a tangent, and then you kind of lose track, and then we kind of see us all lost, and this looks like yet another group. So my endeavor would be to give you a structure which is simple to understand, but it is left on your ability to follow. As I always say, if we want to be great leaders, we have to learn to be great followers first. So every instruction that's put out in the group needs to be followed. And let me tell you, that might be more difficult than it sounds. It looks very easy that, yeah, I mean, you tell me something, I'll follow. But you will see how many times people will fail to follow simple instruction. And we're all just going to laugh at ourselves when we find ourselves doing that. Is that all right with you all? Like, right? Thumbs up there. So the idea is to be aware. And is there someone who is perfect in this world? Well, that's a big no, right? The answer is a big no. What is important is to be aware of our own imperfections. So some imperfections are going to show up, guys. And let me tell you that they will show up. What's important is to notice that, be aware of it, smile at yourself, correct it, and move on. Simple. All right. There are very few non-negotiable things in this group to keep the sanctity of the group. I'm going to come to that later. But first, let's dive into what SEL Mastermind is going to be about. What should you expect from this group? And what do we expect from you? So I'm going to share the screen, and I want you to confirm to me if you can see it. Is it visible to you all?
Yes.
Okay, super. So this is an initiative that we decided to take together as a team with one single objective of helping people become servant leaders. Now, somebody raised this question in the group, what is a servant leader? Because the word servant is very closely related to slavery in our mind. And we don't relate slavery to, being a leader. But there is an element of service attached to servant leadership as well, which is what it truly means. So I'm going to come to that in a bit. But let me first tell you what this group is all about and what to expect. So here is a quote that totally resonates with what we are trying to do here. If you come together with a mission and it's grounded with love and a sense of community, you can make the impossible possible. So what is the impossible that we are aiming at? To get the best from the best in the industry and to give the best back to them. That might sound very simple, but it can be impossible. Why? Because we all carry this baggage of success. I always keep talking about it in every webinar that, oh, I mean, Yukti, I'm like a senior vice president in this, Fortune 500 company. And I have led like thousands of people wondering what more is there to learn. And each time I see something coming to me as a piece, I pretty much validate this through my filter of what is known and keep it aside saying, this is known already. So here is a caution. The question is not whether you know this or not, whatever is going to come your way from now on. The question is, how much are you following what you know? So the intent is to do and not just to know. So from here on, I'm taking away the whole idea of celebrating the known. Before we even get into the unknown, you know, this whole leadership talk is about leadership is getting into the unknown. It is having the courage to do something new, this, that. I'm saying let's first deal with the known. Then we will see how ready we are for the unknown. Does that make sense to you all? Give me a thumbs up. Yeah. It's like, you know, all the books that I have hoarded here behind, if you see. And that's what we do. We hoard.
As an admin, will it be possible for, as of now, just to put everyone on mute, because there's a lot of disturbance coming in the background and it's very tough to follow some specific words. And I'm really trying to kind of, you know, hear what you're saying.
Yes, Deepak. Sure. Thank you for bringing that up. Even though we're all used to this, somehow we kind of miss it out. So I've done that for you all. Please make sure you stay on mute. And you can unmute or raise your hand whenever I invite you to contribute. I am just trying to build the context so that we are able to prioritize what happens in this group. Guys, it's not just because of the crazy work we have done. Sana and I have had some sleepless nights putting the whole framework in piece together. And there are people around who are running communities on WhatsApp and they're pretty much smirking and giggling at us saying, what's wrong with these guys? What's there? Just create a group and just start putting out some stuff. And, you know, people will talk about it, but we want to do more than that. You know, we want to give you a structure and value that is worth your while. It has to be worth your while. And for that, I need to put the context very clearly. So it is not about creating that, you know, those stars and having those stars up our shoulders saying, you know, I already have a 3-star. I'm looking at what you will give to me for the 4th one. It's about knowing what have you remembered and practiced while you were on this journey of getting these 3 stars. Are you with me? Do you remember what got you here before you prepare to get there? So a lot of it is going to be about the known. And once you practice the known, we don't have to do anything separately to embrace the unknown. Am I making sense to you all? Yes? Me a thumbs up there, guys. I love thumbs ups. I just love thumbs ups. Yeah. Taste the thunder. Right? Let's just bring in this thunder of learning. Okay, so let's go back to the deck. Now, here is what we are going to do. We are going to be a part of the vision that SBY Academy holds. It's not my platform, it's our platform. You will see people coming in, you will see people leaving, and that doesn't matter. People who will stay are my tribe, and they are the ones who take this complete ownership of this platform because it's a platform to build leaders. So as we build ourselves as leaders, we also are taking the responsibility of building other leaders, isn't it? Building other people as leaders. In fact, a lot of you have shared that in your expectations from the group. I want to learn how to build leaders. I'm going to give you a lot of content on that as well. But my only request is let's not get carried away with the content. Let's go deeper. So I love this word somebody used in your Google form when you filled it, bite-sized content. So let's get a bite-sized content and chew on it and then share the flavors that you're experiencing with others. Because when you do that, you enrich their experience as well, right? So sharing is service. And my humble request is for you to serve the group with your sharing. And I will tell you how to share and what to share so that we don't get carried away with that either. So what is our vision? To make every enterprise we serve a great place to work. How is that possible if we don't first work on leaders, right? Because you like the organization you work with because you like the people you work with. When we start working on those people, every organization automatically becomes a great place to work. Would you agree? A lot of us have moved on from one organization to another because we didn't like something about the people around, whether it's your boss or your peer, sometimes even one downs or some other functional heads or whoever else, you know. So when we make that environment better and in fact great, then you want to go back to work. The whole motivation behind entrepreneurship, sadly, is driven by the freedom to say what you want and do what you want. And I wonder why we can't create this freedom in our companies. Why can't we have this freedom in every organization to say what we want. We should be able to say what we want, isn't it? What we think, right? What our ideas are, without feeling that I might be in a spot and someone might kind of just laugh behind my back. And that's the environment we are living in the corporate space, which we together will change. And that's our vision. Are you with me on this vision? Yes. So let's warm up the chat box. And in the chat box, let's say yes, 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 with you. Let's say with you, because I need you to be with me. I can't do this alone. No one can do this alone, but together, I have no doubt that we can. And we will. Absolutely will. Super. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. So that's the vision that drives us and that drives every initiative that we take. And the mission for this group, our mission is to build a powerful community of servant leaders, right? And I'm going to come to that in a bit on what this means. Now, here is the way we are going to do it, the structure. Okay, let's listen to this very carefully. What we have done is, and I'm absolutely open to suggestions while I open up how we want to do this. If there is something more you want or is a better way to do this, more than happy to have a discussion. Stay back with me after 8 and we can have a quick chat and we'll let the group know if we all are on the same page there. Okay, but I think this structure is quite like a complete in my view. So what we intend to do is start every month with a theme. For example, this month's theme is communication, because everything is basis our ability to communicate when it comes to leadership. How well can we communicate with other people? So the first week of every month is going to be your self-awareness time. We are going to give you reflection cards in the group, and we want you to reflect and share what you are reflecting upon, your thoughts in the group itself, right? What we need to be very wary of is, am I restricting my views basis how many other people notice it? Am I getting a thumbs up? Is someone responding to my view or not? No need. Your expression is complete in itself. How many people liked what you said or didn't like is something we've got to drop in this moment. That's external validation. And this is an inward journey. Are you with me? You shared your experience. This is complete in itself. That's how I want you to feel. Now, if someone else really wants to, congratulate you or appreciate what you've shared, fantastic. But if they haven't, just as good. Are you with me on that? Right? So I am just wanting us to go deeper within ourselves, which means we have to stop seeking external validation. How many people are responding to my comment? Doesn't matter. I am going to put my comment out. My thought matters. And it does. It matters to me. It matters to my team. And we really look forward to knowing what is opening up for you when I share a reflection card. What are you reflecting upon? Okay. So the first week is you reflecting and sharing those thoughts on that topic for the month. The second week will be on challenges. What are your challenges with that topic? For example, the first month is communication. What are your challenges with communication? Here again, we'll give you reflection cards. Picking up some of the common challenges. You could have some other challenges as well. Put that out. Consider this to be Ask Me Anything week. Put any question related to communication and I promise to come back to you as soon as I can with information that will get you out of the challenge like that. Okay, so that's the second week. Then we move towards learning. Now, in this time in learnings, we will share a lot of content, success stories, books that you must read, videos that you must watch, some snippets from some webinars that I would have done touching upon those topics or that are covering your challenges. Whatever content is relevant for you will be posted in this week. And the last week will continue with those learnings, with your best practices, and we will encourage you to share your best practices. For example, how do you feel about communication? What makes you a great communicator? What works for you? So Gaurav puts his sharing out, this is what I practice and it works for me. And maybe it will open up something for Tivesh. Make sense? So we are all leaders here and each one of us has minimum of 25 years of experience. Now you do the math and tell me what is the total overall pool of knowledge and wisdom we are all sitting on. So why not learn from that? And that is another motivation to create this mastermind. The third week is when I want you to share what you know. But before that, I want you to first go deeper within yourself in the first 2 weeks. Are you with me so far? So then we end the month with a masterclass, which will be a live masterclass that I would conduct with you all on 1st of every month. 1st of every month, 7 to 8, please block it for me and block it for yourself. Block it for this community. SEL Mastermind meets at 7 p.m. IST on 1st of every month. Now let's make that happen forever. So I don't want to have a cap on this saying this is a 1-year program. This is a 6-month program. This is a life journey. So all we have to do to be a part of this is to be alive. That's it. If you're alive and I'm alive, we are catching up with each other on 1st of every month. How does that sound? Sounds good? Yes. So let's just say sounds good in the chat box. Sounds good. SG sounds good. Whatever you may, whatever other short form that comes to your mind, I think SG should do. SG, awesome, sounds great. Awesome, super, super. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. So that's the structure. What are we doing? We are going to get reflection cards. I would encourage you to share what's going on there. Every week, every Sunday, to add to this inward journey, I will throw out a challenge. How's that? Okay. And I'm giving you a week to beat this challenge. So now if you're able to do that, then there is some reward coming your way. After all, we can't completely get rid of all validation, right? Thoda to chahiye. Appreciation is a great motivator. So here is what we will announce on 1st of every month. For the previous month, who was a star contributor? What does this mean? This means somebody who's a real giver. And how will you give? By sharing. That's all. Don't give your contacts. Don't share your network. Don't give business. Don't buy anything. Just contribute your thoughts. Your sharing is invaluable. That's all I request you to do. So a star contributor is somebody who is actively participating throughout the month on everything that we're putting out as conversation starters. And the champion of the month is someone who beats every weekly challenge. Of course, if there are 4 weeks in a month, you're expecting 4 challenges. Now, I promise you that these challenges are going to be fun. So if you think, oh my God, I think I've joined this group too early, I can join by Jan because this is the last quarter of the calendar year and I have a lot of other things to do. The good news is these challenges will make those other things easier and you will see how. You just need to dive in. That's it. You know, it's like standing right at that, gate and you thought of skydiving and you paid all the money, put all that effort and you're there and now somebody says jump and you're like, not happening. Let me try this again next month. That's not an option, right? Is that an option? No. So that's where you are right now. The only option is to dive in. So are you ready to dive in? Just say ready in the chat box, guys. Come on, say ready, 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 ready in the chat box. Busy day. Oh, I got that. I got something on busy day. Busy day for me since month end starts. Okay. So what does that mean? I don't know. When we start doing things, you will realize that there is very little doing involved in it. And that's what we keep talking about in our spiritual leadership course. And I'll, touch upon that maybe later, that we think there is a lot of doing. All that I'm going to put out to you will be about you being in that moment. There is no doing. The only doing is to share how you're experiencing the being. Making sense? If you're confused, just say confused. I love that word, confused. Confused state of mind is an open mind. When you're confused means, thankfully, you don't have a right answer. So you might just be open to some other answers, right? So confused or you got it? Got it or confused? There are 2 options. That's it. Got it. Lata's got it. All right. Others, come on, tell me you've got it or you're confused. Got it. Got it. Everyone's got it. Awesome. I told you. This is not the group where I need to struggle about things like this. In fact, I don't see any struggle at all. What I see is a very high level of energy to dive into everything that I'm going to put out. Knowing that we've really, really, really spent time on every small piece that we're going to share with you all, right? So some do's and don'ts to ensure that each one is respected in this group, including us. There's a lot of effort we have put, but there's also a lot of effort you have put to go beyond your objections against WhatsApp groups, this, that, and whether I'll have time or not. And you could overcome all that to be a part of this. So let's respect that too. Simple do's. Please participate. This is your platform. I am only a facilitator. Sana is only a facilitator. The platform is yours. Share relevant stuff. So my request is, if we are talking about communication, let's stick to communication. There are many other topics that we will talk about, and we are here to stay, right? But let's go deeper instead of going wider. Make sense? Right? So to go deeper, we've got to stick to the subject. Now, there could be a situation where you have a real good piece of information on communication and you want to share it with the group. Go ahead and do that. But don't make that into some forwards on some quote on communication, right? Or anything else which is not yours. What I want to know is, what do you think? What are your thoughts? What are your challenges? I don't want to know what Peter Drucker said. I don't want to know what Daniel Goleman said. I don't want to know about any other whoever. You, for me, is the celebrity that I want to add value to and learn from. Each one of you is a celebrity here. I want your quotation, your challenge, your best practice, not someone else's, not Gautam Buddha, not Mahatma Gandhi, you. Are you with me? Right? So how about imagining that, Mayur Patil said this instead of saying Mahatma Gandhi said this? I want to know what Mayur said because he's here in the mastermind. And that's what I mean by participation and relevant content. Ask questions, which we will encourage in the third week. That's the learning time. Before that, reflect upon it. Go deeper. Understand your challenges. Then we will come to questions, right? And you are free to invite other people to this group till we touch the max, which is, I think, 250, 256, whatever that number is. It's open doors, but only and only for people like you all. I have handpicked you all from many other people on my phone list, obviously. And there is a reason behind that. There is something common here in this entire group of 130, 40 that we have. And that is my, clarity on the fact that you all are seekers. I know all of you in some way or another, and I have seen you guys in action. I know some bit about you, especially when it comes to your ability to learn and openness and willingness to learn. That is a common thread that ties us together. So invite people, but take the responsibility of inviting the right ones. That's my humble request. Now, the don'ts: no promotion, no self-promotion, any other promotion, no DM bugs, no random sharing. Obviously, I don't have to say good morning, good evening, but not even random sharing. Here is a quote from someone else, like I just said. No PDFs of books that you might have handy. Don't do that. As an avid reader, we love and respect original writing. Let's go grab the book if you really want. If you want to recommend a book, go ahead, do that. But don't just put out some free book access that we have. Good so far? Yeah, just let's say good so far. Good so far. That is what? GSF. Good so far. Come on, good so far. I'm loving it. Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Awesome, great. Good so far, good so far. Awesome, great. So here is the last bit and the most important bit of our first half of the discussion today. Sana Sheikh is going to be one of the very important people out here. She will be leading us from the front. She will give us some, bite-sized stuff to chew upon and then share further. So very, very interesting personality. And I'm really glad that she's part of Team SBY. The kind of value that she adds, more than her knowledge, is her energy. And you will see that the more we prepare ourselves to succeed in wherever we are, it is a function of our ability to partner. That whole concept of parenting has to shift from parenting to partnering. Because trust me, even though she's probably, I don't know how many years younger, I don't want to get there because it might not be such a great feeling for me, but there is so much I learned from her. And I think it's that whole mindset of partnership that helps us to add more value to ourselves, our own companies, and to each other. So on that note, Sana, you have only 15 seconds to quickly tell us, why are you so interesting?
Okay, firstly, if I'm having only 15 seconds, please make it 30 or 45.
Okay, fine. Given 45 seconds. Go for it.
Thank you so much. And firstly, thank you so much, Yukti ma'am, for a wonderful introduction and for this wonderful opportunity. Before I introduce myself, I would like to have a small icebreaker with all of you. Are we in for that? Small one. Okay. So in the chat box, we will be typing one thing that we are grateful for today. One thing. It can be as random as I had a cup of tea, or I'm just here. So what are you grateful for today? We are many participants here, so the chat box should be flooding right now. That's nice. Great day, alive, smiling. Spiritual friend on this call. Anusha, yes, good life. I'm breathing right now. That's nice. That's grounding. Saw Madhvi, okay. Being alive with no major health problems, that's presence, right? I'm grateful for a healthy mind and body. Yes. Watched the historic making of Ahmedabad cricket ground. That's nice. That was interesting. My puppy survived a life scare. Cute.
Wow.
Okay. That was a, yeah. So yes, every time I do something new in my life, I want one thing I'm grateful for to be in my head. I want the energy to be very positive. So this is one small exercise. Most of the times we are going to do it whenever I'm going to start talking. Okay. So yes, this was one small thing as an icebreaker. I'm looking forward for a lot of things and introducing myself. I am a community and content strategist who believes in the power of 4 C's that the digital world is right now running on. First is content, second is community, third is creativity, and fourth is culture. As diverse as possible. And I'm sure we are having a person from every single background out there. And that is the power of community, culture and community coming together. And I love traveling, exploring different cultures, and I dive deeper and I take a complete detox most of the time and go deeper into the realms of yoga and spirituality. So that is one of my exploring things. This is the very reason why I highly resonate with the mission of SBY Academy, and I'm looking forward for a very engaging community. And I'm sure we all are having a huge potential which is untapped. And yes, we are going to do it. So I always type, let's do it.
Yes, let's do it. Let's all do it together. Thank you so much, Sana. Let's hear it for her. Clap, clap, clap. Like I said, she's going to be that thread that ties us all together. So please make sure that you take her seriously. And she's very good with direct communication. So I've asked her to apply that when needed, but I don't think we would need that. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sana. Yeah. All right, Farida. Thank you for joining in. And I'm going to share the recording with those who have to leave early or are not here. Don't worry about it. You will not miss a thing. Okay, so let's get to what servant leadership is and what are we going to do, what kind of topics we're going to talk about. What I must tell you is that probably for the first time in your life, even before you started with something, 50% of the expectations that you have shared are met with already. And I was delighted to see how true that is, because when we asked you to fill that Google form, and may I request you to please fill it up if you haven't, it's very important that we hear from you what you're looking for, right? So that we can, make those changes and curate what is relevant, because there is so much one can talk about. So let's make it as much relevant as possible. I promise it is not going to be a database that will float around anywhere, not even in this group. The idea is not to, network with each other as much as it is about supporting each other. When you truly become a part of a community, and if you are a part of one, you will realize that very soon you forget that you've never asked this person where they work. You know so much about the person and connect so well with the person, but you just never thought it was important to know where do you work, how senior are you, how many people you know, how can you help me? Those things just didn't happen. I just connected with you. And it's our connection with each other that makes it a community. That's the connection I'm really hoping to see. Would you like that connection? Would you like that space of selfless love and support? Like, I want nothing from you. I just want you to be a part of my life. That's it. Nothing else. Yeah, super. Deepak, Anjana, thank you so much. Lata, thank you. Mayur, Anusha, thank you so much, guys. I know that's exactly who you are as a person as well. So how am I claiming that 50% of your expectations are met with? I'm going to give you a very quick sneak peek into 48 responses that we've received so far. And I want a lot more because we are some 130 number. Please fill the form by, latest by today if possible. So as we see, 35% of people have not attended anything that we've offered. And that is where the 50% is taken care of. Because when I asked you about the 3 leadership skills you want to master, a lot of you have talked about skills for which we have already curated very detailed courses. So maybe it's our bad that we've not been able to communicate that effectively to you all. I'm going to take a minute to just tell you what these are. And I'll leave that to you as your choice to see if that's the answer to your question. A lot of things on communication, delegation, creativity, all these are covered. I'll come to that in a bit. And what you're looking for in SEL Mastermind, we have tried to bake in everything possible in our structure and everything else that's in store for you all. So a lot of things like communication, critical thinking, problem solving, it's already done. All you have to do is just go and register for the course. That's it. It's already there. What I'm going to cover is what we have not covered in the courses and you are seeking, right? That's what I'm going to cover. So in the SEL Mastermind master classes on 1st of every month. So here is a quick look at what is already there on our platform, guys, just so you can explore and see if that's the right course for you. We have 6 crash courses, okay? So we repeat 1 crash course twice in a year. That's it. Now, crash courses are what? 4 hours masterclass on a Saturday, Sunday. Typically, it's the 3rd week of every month. So these are negotiation skills, communication. So communicate to connect is what we are doing in October. Public speaking, goal setting, change management. Executive presence, we are coming up with very soon. A lot of people have asked for executive presence as a course. These are live courses. These are not pre-recorded. So live master classes once every month out of these 6. So we are doing communicate to connect in October. We are doing public speaking in November and goal setting in December. You will have all this information on the website. So if you want to register for it, I'll see you there for these. Then we have skill development courses. Okay, now this is what we call as upskilling leadership blueprint. This is our skill development course, which is a bundled course covering 4 skills. Each one we have dived into to much detail. And it's very, very detailed and practical course on communication, critical thinking, collaboration, and creativity. These 4 C's, which are the foundation of leadership, especially when you are getting a grip on managing people better, you have to first work on these 4 C's on yourself. This is more of self-learning and self-leadership as I call it. So this is your skill development. Then we have leadership development course, which we call as upskilling leadership challenge. This is a 30 days course. ULB is a 15 days course. Okay. So here we cover these 4 modules very extensively. Each one we spend like about, 8 odd days, a week or more. Self-awareness, emotional quotient, decision-making, and conflict management. These are the 4 topics that you will dive into and learn from ULC. Now, all these are pre-recorded so that you can learn at your own pace. ULB and ULC are pre-recorded content, which includes a lot of insights from industry experts. And there is a lot more than I can talk about. And I never do justice to explaining how good these courses are. So I always leave it to people who've done it. And there are many, many in this group who've done everything I've ever offered, like Madhavi and Gaurav. And, we have a lot of other people in this group right now who've consumed everything possible. So they're the right people to tell you more than I can, honestly. And there is also a spiritual leadership course. That's India's first course that brings together a structure around embedding spirituality into leadership. This is what we call as upskilling leadership mastery. The next batch for this course starts from 15th of Jan. This is done in batches. This is live. It's a live delivery. So, and it's a 1-year commitment. So we start from Jan and we go until December. There are 2 live masterclasses every month on a weekend in the morning. You will know more about it in due course. I'll keep sharing some bit on this. This is a very, very exclusive group We have discussions before we get people on board for this one. So look out for more details because we are around the corner for the next batch. After 15 Jan, our next batch will be somewhere mid-year or next year, right? So that's what we are currently offering at SBY Academy platform. But if you ask for more, we are here to give you that. And that's exactly what we have done for SEL Mastermind. There are a few topics which are not here, but we've already started working on it. And we will bring that into our free live masterclasses we will have on 1st of every month. Sounds good? Sounds good. Would you be happy with that? Just say happy or very happy. I don't know if you're happy or very happy. But my intent is to give you a promise. And my promise is threefold. And after this, I need a promise from you. Okay. So I promise, and okay, let's do this in the group so that you see me say this. I promise to push you out of your comfort zone. Okay, that's my first promise to you. I'm going to push you out of your comfort zone. I promise to help you to go deeper so that you can walk the talk. You have the ability to walk the talk. You lead by example. And I promise to find the solution to every challenge you are facing as a leader. You bounce off that challenge to me and I will come back to you with a solution. That's my promise. Now, what do I want from you is only one promise. Okay, I'm making 3 and I want 1 back. Okay, Anusha, fair? Fair thing to do? So my only ask and the promise I want from you is that you will participate 100% in SEL Mastermind Group. I want your 100% participation. That's all I want. So if you're ready for that, then just say, I promise. Otherwise, it's a good time to just like quietly leave the group saying, oh, that's asking for too much. I'm not ready for my 100%. But if you are, I will raise the bar for you. That's my promise. That's my promise to you. Awesome. 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 Loving this. I'm loving this, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, great. So tell me, let me take a little break here before I go a little deeper into what is servant leadership in the next 10-15 minutes. Okay, I need 1 hour from you on 1st of every month. And I promise to be here live sitting, whether there is 1 or 100 in the room, you will see me here. But I need you to bring your 100% here. That's my only ask, right? So any questions so far, anything that you want me to elaborate, any clarity you want to seek on what's going to happen in this group and what are you supposed to do?
I'm just unmuting right now myself. You keep Deepak on the side.
Yes, Deepak.
See, undoubtedly, you've been very clear right from the start in terms of what the expectations are as a participant and what we are going to expect from you and from the academy. That's you, Sana, and if in case there's anybody else in the academy. Undoubtedly, it's going to be as the time will unfold. It's going to be more. I'm actually more keen to see. I'm associated with you for the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and there are some people who are associated with you for a longer period. So undoubtedly, I would want to know more. See, I don't want to take more of a time because only 20 odd minutes or 30 minutes are left in case you extend. But just as a participant, if in case, there are some specifics which are there, which one needs to contribute as, see whether it's the known, unknown, or whether one we need to actually really participate in terms of what are other queries or the requirements or the needs which one needs to fulfill. It just needs to be, once we know it, I think according to me, session 1 will be more as a icebreaker, more in terms of what we are expecting ahead, vis-a-vis versus undoubtedly a servant leadership. You can take us through for that. But what we can actually expect more going forward, that'll be a bigger big. It has to kind of really make an impact, because today when I'm seeing out of 139, if I'm looking at it, only 27 have participated. It's not. I feel people have to kind of take this a little more seriously, and I'm sure all are busy. You also are. I am also busy, but all have to kind of really, take this a little seriously. And if in case we've decided that we need to learn or take some key takeaways out of this, we need to kind of really, believe in it and trust the whole process altogether. Hence, I'm a pure believer, hence I'm speaking about this. I really want the message to really get downloaded. I don't know how the balance 112 are going to get it. Currently it's 139. And I have no doubt for a fact, I've even kind of put a bigger message in the, once you see it later, that this tribe is going to grow. It's going to grow, and it's right now in 3 digits, it's going to grow to 4. Trust me, it's going to reach 5 in maybe a year's time, possibly. But yeah, when it's going to reach there, then people really feel value of it. But this is not a normal WhatsApp community group which you're talking about. We're talking about some real serious, life improvement events for all of us want to improve. Not that all of us are really bad. All of us are really doing something reasonably well. But because nobody's perfect, as you mentioned, all of us are not perfect. I just want to know how we can get this really, the tribe really in, and what could really make it happen, and how we all can contribute for it. I'm keen to know that. And yeah, even if it's a little slow, since it's going to be I know I knew it's going to be a weekly thing or a monthly thing. Since you mentioned it's going to be a weekly task, it's great. So people have to really, commit to this. And when we can commit to hundreds of things which are important, not important, if we've decided to take this up, let us really be, have integrity towards it. And I'm a strong believer of integrity and commitment. Hence, that's my view. I'm sorry if in case I'm kind of really, pushing or like why I'll ask you why I'm saying this, because when I was messaging both in our negotiation skills group as well as our SBY, in the other one about related to this specific, group, I got a couple of one-on-one messages asking whether I am from the academy, and I told them no, I'm not. If someone is actually trying to be,
said yes, you are. How can
no. So I told them yes, I'm a keen participant who wants to really be a strong contributor towards this. But I just told the person that I'm like you, and if you still believe that this is not some promotional material, or I get really surprised with the thought process of many. And anyways, nevertheless, I'm genuinely thankful for whatever you're trying, whatever you, Sana, and the whole academy is trying, and I'm looking forward to great times ahead. Hence, thank you. And since it's a long-term process, I'm in no rush, and I really don't want you to really worry about that the clock is reaching 8 and we need to wind up. It's all right. All of us know that if this is a process, we need to dwell into it more than anything else. Thank you.
So well put. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Deepak. As they say, when things come to us for free, we don't value it, right? So I just want to make it very clear that this is not free. In case I haven't mentioned this before, SEL Mastermind is not free for you all. It's going to cost you a lot of effort and commitment. And that is more valuable than the money that you can spend to be a part of any learning group. Are you with me? I don't want your money. I want your commitment, because you won't give that easily. You will give your money very easily. And that's exactly
I want to add something.
Yes.
Rakesh
yes,
here. I had said this previously also. Even if people pay for it, they don't commit themselves. So that free notion will not work. However, I would like to add over here that understand that 80% of the people will lie in the bell curve and they will just be average. Only 5% or the top 10% will be outliers.
Yes.
So we want to be an outlier. So we are performing over here and we are giving our total commitment. So that is how I would look at it.
Super. Very well said. And if I may say, as against my own advice of not quoting anyone else, but since tomorrow is Gandhi Jayanti, let's bring him in. And as Mahatma Gandhi said, that be the change you want to see in the world. I think the only way to make this tribe work is for you to make sure you bring in your 100%. That's it. You bring in the participation, you are hoping for others to bring in. You do the talking and then let people think, oh my God, it looks like Deepak is like, part of SBY. That's his next venture, perhaps, if it's not already there. And if people are thinking like that, I would take that as a huge compliment. And I would want you to say, yes, you are. Each one of you is a part of SBY Academy tribe, right? So yes, you are. This is your platform. Would you be okay with that? Is it your platform, guys? Yeah, the only reason why we are extending ourselves as well beyond just holding another group is because this tribe deserves it. And I know that you do. And so we will leave no stone unturned to give you what you are seeking. And if in the process, Deepak, some, those People not the outliers are going to fall out. Good for us. I am a strong believer of quality over quantity.
Yukti, if I may add, this is Anjana here. I think one thing what I very strongly believe in is, it, like you rightly said, you know, when you contribute, don't wait for a validation which is external. So I think if each one of us comes here as a student who only is eager to learn and only deliver the learning part of it, I think that's enough for us to go ahead and take it to the next step.
Absolutely. So well said. So well said. So that's what we've got to do. Yeah, you got that, everyone? Awesome. Okay, so let us decode servant leadership and arrive at the same understanding of what this means, so that we take pride in being a part of this community that is learning to be a servant leader. By the way, I am not asking anyone to claim that you're already there, because you're not, and I'm not, and no one is. It's work in progress. It is forever work in progress. But where are we headed? What progress do we want to make is what I want to clarify, so that we're all on the same page. Now, guys, servant leadership is two words coming together. The servant part of it is about creating a way to implement what you know as a leader. Leadership is what brings in the vision, and servant is the one who implements that vision. When you are the same person who knows how to implement your own vision, is when people look up to you and say, hey, you walk the talk. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Right? So if it's my vision to make a great place, every organization I serve as a great place to work, and people in my own organization are not able to deal with the culture or the toxicity of the environment, what am I talking about? Are you with me? So should my organization be a great place to work first before I say I want to make every organization a great place to work? Absolutely yes, right? So if I'm asking you to be a servant leader, it's my practice to be that as well. So that is what it means. Now, what is the equation? There is an equation here. Servant leadership is equal to, and you may want to write this down because that helps us to retain better if you can. Servant leadership is equal to self-leadership plus spiritual leadership. Now, these are lots of words around in the air, okay? Transformational leadership, situational leadership, and this leadership and that leadership, and what does all this mean? So let's really understand that there is meaning. Unfortunately, it is used so loosely that we don't understand the depth of these words. So I want to explain this to you again. When you're becoming a servant leader, you have to start working on yourself first. First, clean the house, then go clean the city, right? If you are living in a dirty house, don't take a broom and get selfies to show people how much you care for the community, right? So clean your house first, self-leadership. The second part of it is spiritual leadership. Now, self-leadership is at a skill level. I want to communicate better before I can find faults in my team. I want to be more creative before I demand more from people around. This is self-leadership, right? Spiritual leadership is going within. What can I do to stop feeling so negative about people I don't know? What can I do to stop judging people around? What can I do to be so righteous that I become sometimes? What do I do with this inflated ego that I have? And I know I have. I just don't have the humility to accept it in front of everybody else. But oh my God, my ego gets too heavy for me to deal with sometimes. If you have that awareness that that's the problem, the first thing you should do is 3-step exercise. Okay, do this with me. Step number 1, extend your hand forward, extend your arm forward. Step number 2, bend it 90 degree. Okay, 90, exact 90. You got that? Now push this arm from the elbow till you can. And now pat your back. 1, 2, 3. Did you do that? Because you deserve it. If you are aware that my ego is heavier than my body weight, wow, you deserve to pat your back. Because you know what? Many other people are not even aware. And because of their lack of awareness, they create mess wherever they go. And sometimes we can't ignore them because of our relationships with them. And so we go to these places where we can buy books and talk to people saying, Inka kya karna hai bhai? Inko insan kaise banana hai? This person in my life is a challenge. And that's the whole concept of spiritual leadership, to say, you know what? Don't look outside the window. Look at the mirror first. Look at yourself first. Build the ability to accept people. Maybe you have a problem with her because she's not who you want her to be. Who are you to want her to be in a certain way? That's spiritual leadership. Servant leadership brings this together. When you want to be a servant leader, you've got to work on both. And I'm going to give you great content to develop both. And it'll be like a cocktail. Cocktail is always more exciting, isn't it? Otherwise, we get bored with one flavor, no? Always gyan, 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 gyan. No gyan, go deeper. Simple question. Think about this question for the next 2-3 days and put your answers, put your response in the group. That's spiritual leadership part of it. So leave that to me. Which one is coming to you? Don't worry about it. But there'll be a cocktail of both self and spiritual leadership that you will experience in this group. Together, it is slowly and surely preparing you to be a servant leader. Does that sound like a good game plan? Worth your time and effort? Yes, give me a yes, yes, like in caps, yes, in the chat box, guys. Yes, awesome, awesome. Never worry about who's coming and who's going in the group. It's not worth a discussion also. Have you ever seen me react to it? I'm not going to react to it. It's perfectly fine. It is your journey alone. And in this journey, you are inspiring other people without you realizing if you are bringing your 100% in. That is service. And that is called being a servant leader. If you really want to serve, serve selflessly with your thoughts, with your authenticity, with your rawness, with your courage to say, I'm not good at this. I don't know this. I want to learn this. And nobody will go back to check on LinkedIn whether you are a senior vice president or an executive director or whoever you are. You are a person first, right? For me, I have Rakesh, Amit, Monica, Anjana, Premraj, Deepak, Devesh, Anusha. I don't know your titles. I don't want to know. Are you with me? So we're not bringing our titles here. We are bringing ourselves here. This title is everywhere else anyway. Sounds good, guys? Is this your tribe? Are you feeling like this is the right place? This is the place I want to be a part of. This is my tribe. I need that ownership from you guys because I'm not going to pull this off alone. I don't want to. I can't. We're going to do this together. Yes, my tribe. Super, Lata. Thank you. Thank you. Sana, of course, absolutely. Thank you so much, Gaurav and everyone else. I want to open the floor for any questions or thoughts. Anything that you're feeling right now, anything you want to say to the group. This is your group. This is your family. Say what you want. You can unmute and share anything random.
So, Yukti, I would like to share one thing. I'm a part of multiple groups and I do share a lot of stuff. We've been a party to whatever I share on a daily basis in terms of stories and my reflections and stuff like this. One thing what I do realize, which is going to make me a better human being as a part of this group is the very fact that you said, drop your title, remove your slippers before you enter the temple. For me, SBY, leadership right now is the sanity of this place is the temple that I've entered. And I'm here to offer my prayers and get the best from it. So that's my little bit on it.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. I just got goosebumps listening to that. Thank you so much, Anjana. I owe you much more than that back. I respect you for who you are and your selfless sharing. So thank you. So beautifully put. Thank you. Waiting to hear from the others. Come on, let's hear your voice, guys. Amit, come on, say it out. Yeah.
If people are not talking, let us make them talk. I'll tell how. Okay. I'll nominate one random person. Here, and that person has to share something. And
you can't log off. Say that also.
Yes, you can't. And for example, I'm taking name of Lata. So she will share her thoughts and she will nominate the other person. We can keep a quick one.
Thank you, Sana. I'm really, really excited to be part of this group, and servant leadership or leadership as a subject really fascinates me. So there is so much to be learned every single day. I'm a huge.
Oh, you went on mute, Lata.
Sorry, did you hear me?
Yes.
Did you hear what I said earlier, or?
Yes, we heard it.
Okay. No, so I was saying I'm a huge fan of Yukti, and I'm really, really looking forward to learning every single day from this group, and especially the monthly sessions and the challenges, and excited to share my experience on leadership over the years. And every single day is an amazing learning as far as leadership as a concept is concerned. And I'm most excited about learning servant leadership. Thank you so much for this session. I really enjoyed it. I'll nominate Neha on the call.
Great.
Thank you, Lata.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Yukti. You are like a, super full of energy. And I'm so grateful that I attended this session. It's like a great start to my morning. And I'm grateful to Lata for asking me to join the group. I wasn't aware that there's a group like that existed. And I'm so grateful that I got to attend this session also. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Thanks so much. Where are you joining us from, Lata or Neha?
I am in US right now, LA. Yeah.
Okay, super. Thank you. What a great start of the day. And for us, it's a great start of the whole initiative. So this is the launch meeting, Neha. You've joined at the right time. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of our tribe.
True.
Okay, so just bring in anyone else, Neha, and maybe after that, 2 more people. I like to stick to the timelines we agree upon, which is going to be an hour on 1st of every month. So another 2 minutes for a few more people to share. Neha, who would you like to bring in?
I would like to bring in Aarti Daswani. I saw her in the group.
Okay. Aarti? Aarti, are you comfortable talking?
I think she left the call.
Okay. Neha.
Is it okay if I can go ahead?
Please.
Yes, please.
This is Mandar here.
Yes.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
So I just loved the thought, when you mentioned about keeping your titles away. Titles are basically for the external world. And when you're actually getting to know yourself, or you're trying to dive deep into yourself as a spiritual leader, obviously titles are the last thing that you want on you, because obviously they're only going to add to your ego, nothing else. So I really love that thought. And thank you so much. It's been a wonderful evening. Pleasure being a part of this tribe. Thanks a lot, Yukti.
Thank you, Mandar. Thank you for joining in. Sana was sweating a bit in the, at the start of the call, saying, so many senior people are going to come. I don't know what I should say. I said, only people are coming. That's all. There are no senior people coming, isn't it? Right?
That's also a title, right? Senior, junior is also a title. Needs to be kept out.
Yes. So it is out, right? From this moment on, Mandar. Thank you so much for bringing that out. Quickly, if you could bring in one more person, Mandar, and we can wind up the discussion with that.
Maybe Tivesh?
Tivesh.
I hope I got the name right.
Yes.
Yeah, hi. Thank you, Mandarji, for bringing up me here. I have been part of the ULM group, and definitely there are sessions and all different learnings at all point of time, and allowing me to put in my movie thoughts. So that is always something to learn. And for me, it's not just being a lead. I work alone, so it's not being for me to be a leader or something, but I'm on this journey to become a better human being. And that is where some facets that we need to understand for ourselves as a person is more important, and which is what is coming out of this content and all those things. And that is where I feel that it's just to take us to the next level. I remember the pendulum example always Yukti gives. So where we are at this level and the pendulum will come back to this level. Only thing is that we need to make it sure that we, by way of awareness, we make it slightly higher every time. And that is what I'm striving to do. So very happy to be here.
Thank you, Tivesh. He's doing the spiritual leadership program with me. That's what he meant by ULM. That's Upskilling Leadership Mastery. And we have a masterclass in the morning. Premraj, Devesh, they're all a part of that group. And Devesh has an amazing repository of movie references. So if you ever feel that you need to make this some concept simpler in somebody's mind, just call him and say, Devesh, ye kaun si movie ka scene use karna hai samjhane ke liye, and he'll tell you like that. He's my go-to person. If I have to explain a complex thought on leadership, I tell him which movie should I refer to, and he comes up with one great suggestion.
So Yukti, a small correction.
Sure.
It's not your go-to person. He's our go-to person.
Yes. Now he is. Devesh, I opened the doors. Okay, expect more calls. Brush up your movies, which I don't really need to. Which is that one movie you've seen more than 20, 30 times, you said?
There are in fact 3 movies. One is Hum, Maine Pyar Kiya, and Dil Chahta Hai.
How many times you watched it?
Almost all of them around at least 25 times.
25 times. Wow. So you know why he's our go-to person. Yeah. And there are many other go-to people here. I think there is anybody and everybody here who's a go-to person for each one of us. This is our tribe, guys. And I humbly request you to embrace all the members of this tribe. They are your extended family. They're my extended family. Let's hold the space for each other, be respectful, and bring in our 100%. Yes. With that, let's go ahead and consider this launch to be successful and complete. And let's get started with some real learning. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Yukti, if I may, take the liberty of doing this. So generally, if we all would have met in person, we would have hugged each other and said thank you. But I think virtual space should not stop us from doing that. So if I may request all of y'all to join me in doing this virtual hug, please spread your hands, and you're actually hugging somebody on your right or on your left. You can keep swaying around to enjoy the love that you have for everyone. Thank you, Yukti, for opening the space for all of us.
Thank you. So sweet. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in the group. Thank you. Thank you.